Well, Thursday Throwback Stories have returned to my channel after thinking about not returning with Thursday Throwback Stories. I've decided to. Anyway, so Thursday Throwback Stories have returned today, and it's going to be lasting until the end of summer. So stay tuned every Thursday for Thursday Throwback Stories on my channel. And like I said, so every Thursday will be a Thursday Throwback Story. Anyway, so today it's going to be about my first tattoo. And like I'm saying, I'm not going to do every Thursday going to be about tattoos, but I'm not going to do every Thursday. It's going to be about each tattoo, unless somebody wants me to do that. But I'm just going to stick to one tattoo talking about it, and then next Thursday I'll talk about something else. So, anyway, this Thursday I'll be talking about my first tattoo, which wasn't actually not too long ago. Actually, it was probably 3 years ago. 3 years ago in June. It was around my mom's birthday, and well, I know you're gonna say, well, why did you get a tattoo on your mom's birthday? Well, COVID was still a thing. It's still a thing today, but it's not as bad as it was. And my mom wanted to wait until the COVID cases started to go down because she didn't want me to get sick and then everybody else get sick, or vice versa. My mom would get sick or something. So we were very cautious about going to different places, you know. And like I said, COVID was still, at the time, it was still 2 years in, or a year in, or whatever. So, and like I said, COVID is still a thing. It's just not as bad as it was. Um, COVID's still out there in the air. People still get COVID and stuff, but it's not as bad as it was. Everybody's getting vaccinated and everything. So it's not as bad as it was, but back in 2021, it was bad. And my mom wanted to wait until, after my birthday and wait, because my birthday is May 26th, as everybody knows. My mom wanted to wait until she knew that the COVID cases were not as bad as they were. So, this tattoo wasn't really planned. It wasn't, if the COVID cases were going to be high, my mom wasn't going to bring me to get a tattoo, because the COVID would have been, COVID, the safety of other people, the health of everybody else would have been more important than a tattoo. So, this tattoo almost didn't happen, but it did. So it was around my mom's birthday, and like I'm going to say, like I just said, it wasn't because I put the tattoo appointment on my mom's birthday, but my mom wanted to wait, and then so she bought me my tattoo on her birthday, ironically. But stuff like that happens. But anyway, yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but that's how it happened. My mom wanted to wait until June to get my tattoo because, like I said, COVID still had high numbers around that time. So, anyway. Now my mom and my stepmother didn't think that I was going to be able to get a tattoo because they thought it was going to be too painful for me. But actually, it wasn't that painful. Now, like I said, this was my first time getting a tattoo, and it was kind of painful. It felt like a deep cat scratch. Like, a cat scratches you. That's what it felt like. It didn't really feel like anything else besides that. And that's what it still feels like to me. Even though this hurt worse than all the other tattoos, because this one was on my finger where there's less, skin, it still didn't hurt as bad as like going to a dentist or something and them sticking a needle into your gum for you to, when they pulled that tooth right there. That hurt worse than a tattoo, in my opinion. Anyway, so before we went to the tattoo place, we went to a pizza place. We had lunch, and I went down with my mom and my stepdad, and I was happy, but I was also nervous because, like I said, it was my first tattoo. you know. And this wasn't my first idea. My first idea to get a tattoo was this. Actually, my first idea was actually a steel chainsaw logo. Actually, was my first idea. But then I started to think, well, my mom's like, maybe don't really need that because it's gonna last forever, of course, unless you get like laser surgery or something, laser removal. But that's more costly than even getting a tattoo. So my mom's like, maybe that's not a good idea to get that. Maybe think about getting something else. So I thought about it, and then I thought about it, and I thought about it for a couple weeks, and then I came with the idea of getting the Browning deer symbol or Browning deer hunting logo. And I decided to get that. But that was the start of me getting tattoos. Was that one tattoo that nobody thought I was going to be able to get, but I did get it. I didn't think it was a big idea to get a I didn't think it was that big of a deal to get a tattoo because it really didn't hurt that much. Like I think like maybe there's might be some people that can't get them because like their pain level, but their pain level is too high or something. But to me, it doesn't really feel that bad. Last week, I actually was almost going to sleep because it's just basically, I don't know. I just think that tattoos aren't as bad as everybody thinks they are. Anyway, so that's the Thursday throwback story about my first tattoo. Like I said, I'm not going to do that every Thursday about tattoos, but next Thursday I'll talk about something else. Anyway, Thursday throwback stories have returned here. Peace.